My name is Kathleen Rigsby in the ADPR 3110. My client is Riddell. So just an overview of Riddell is they were established in 1929, and they really started out by innovating the football equipment world. As the game changed each year, so did the equipment, and they were really at the forefront of all of the changes. And they are the center of the sport world in providing the best equipment. Riddell believes they have ownership of the helmet and therefore have a responsibility to the athlete's brain. So their goal is to protect those brains with their products. They offer leading protection and innovation in their products. They utilize their own research to then translate into their products, and their mission is to determine what a new game will look like, and they are the only ones up for the challenge. So some of their keywords and core values come with this are protect, perform, innovation inspired by necessity, they're pioneers, and sports. The problem is sport equipment consumers do not have the greatest trust in the safety of Riddell's gear. The fix is consumers should know Riddell has products that are crafted and tested with care to be the most trusted protection in stylish gear. And this core message we've come up with is Riddell is crafted with care. So one of our target consumers is Jennifer Williams. She is 38 years old and she is located in Dallas, Texas. So a huge market for football from any age up to all the way up to all ages. She is a stay-at-home mom married to a CPA, so she has a high income. And being a stay-at-home mom, she is very focused on her children. She is athletic, and it is important for her children to stay athletic, so they are very involved in sports. And she always is looking out to be a volunteer. She knows what to look for in products because she's an avid shopper, and she also wants her kids to enjoy the design of the sports gear, but prefers to research the science of the protection. She is the type of buyer that would look at previous customer reviews and really rationalizes each purchase. And the safety ratings must be proven. She can be reached with Facebook advertisements, magazine spreads, outdoor ads since she's driving them to practices, as well as daily TV since she is a stay-at-home mom, as well as during evening news hours. She's seen as proactive by her friends. She wears athletic clothing, um, and her needs are nurturance and consistency based on her personality traits of nurturing and sweet. And our other target consumer is Jack Logan, 32 years old, and coaches football at the University of Tennessee. Since has played football since he was 4 years old, he has seen every shape and form of the game, whether it be with equipment or rules or how the hits have changed, and really has seen all the innovation that has come along in the past few years. And he is obviously at a high income because of his occupation. He's tech savvy and seen as successful and a leader. He's not easily persuaded by advertising gimmicks and wants the best for his players, so he is very aggressive, head on, and confident. All his social media accounts are associated with sports, and he is reached with TV ads during SportsCenter or other sporting events. And he is very much a buyer that researches before purchasing and must be 100% guaranteed before he makes that commitment and really weighs the pros and cons. So this first static solution that we've created is kind of targeted first at those motherly characters. So scrolling through Facebook and seeing that Riddell is crafted with care, and that really hones in on the nurturance need of mothers, and newly tested Riddell helmets and the safety ripcord technology have stood out to the moms because they are really worried about the safety of their children and want to see the real testings, and have easy links for the shop now, and can check out Riddell's Facebook page and really see that there's a presence, and they're confident in their safety ratings because they're going to advertise them, and they want people to look at them and want people to be confident in them. And then the other one is also can be targeted with the mothers, but sort of more with the football players and the coaches, because it's kind of taking the role of the design of the helmet as well as the safety. But the again, using the Riddell is crafted with care to get the most style and safety points with our hashtag raw Riddell. So this is taking the safety and mixing it with the design and really attracting the actual players and the coaches, because the coaches know that they want their players to be not only safe but to look really good on the field. And so we connect with them with best design on the inside and the out, and just making sure they also see the testing and the research, but that Riddell is also going to give you a sleek design that's really interesting. And again, with the shop now buttons and links to their page, they can really see what Riddell is all about, and using the raw Riddell hashtag when they purchase their products. And if they're a coach at a foot or a college team, they could use that hashtag when they purchase their gear and get the word of mouth going of their presence on social media. And then finally, the dynamic solution is a spot on SportsCenter, having the two hosts go over each element of this mannequin with football gear on it, all made by Riddell, and go over the face mask and the helmet, and between all of the research and innovation with the safety elements, but also talking about how cool the design is specifically for this Baylor uniform, and talking about the shoulder pads, the leg pads, and the uniform itself, talking about how it all connects, but each piece has its own safety element. And SportsCenter is a daily news show for that target, again with men, and even having the women's husbands would possibly watch this as well, and so when those mothers could be also exposed to this type of advertising, and having the name largely displayed on their back screens with that hashtag raw Riddell. And the hosts would encourage the viewers to use that hashtag with their favorite element of the uniform, whether it be the look or the interesting, innovative tools that they've created to try and keep our players safe. So our summary and evaluation is that Riddell will see success with these target markets, as well as gain new trust in their gear and have a better understanding of all the safety elements that come with Riddell, as well as new social media presence and just more word of mouth spread, because that is the best way to advertise and get the trust, is by word of mouth. And that is all.